Hi, and welcome in. I'm Debbie, and I am journaling my weight loss health story here. I think the reason I decided to start this and started on YouTube was so that I can stay accountable with myself. So let me give you the why, who, what, where, why, when. So my journey started pretty much a year and a half ago, and I had gone to my doctor because I was having some health issues and we were just trying to figure things out. So we did a bunch of blood work and we got on the scale, all the things. And honestly, and I'm being kind to myself, appalled with what I saw number one on the scale. I, at that time, weighed 257 pounds. I am shrinking, but I was 5'7". I'm just barely under 5'7" now. I also, to fill you in a little bit more, have osteoporosis, and I take Fosamax due to menopause. I had a hysterectomy, a complete hysterectomy. If you don't know what that means, basically they take everything, your ovaries, everything, in my 40s, and I'm in my late 50s now, so my hormones are all depleted and I don't take any hormone replacements. It wasn't anything my doctor at that time recommended, suggested to me. So I had gone through the menopause phase just on my own, trying to figure everything out. And let me just tell you, us women, we have a shit ton, and excuse my language, of things to go through in life. And it's kind of unfair, don't you think? Let me know if you agree on that. I don't like it. So anyway, back to the doctor. I went to the doctor, weighed in at 257. My cholesterol's off the chart. And I don't eat a lot. Literally, if I eat 2 meals a day with my coffee, I have anywhere between 2 to 3 cups of coffee. I know, don't get mad, don't yell. But that's how I roll when I'm not working. And I'll have basically salad with a protein and whatever I eat for dinner. I was drinking soda, and yes, the full sugar soda. I was doing diet soda. I didn't like the taste. And drinking water. Not religiously, but I do drink my water. So I decided to go on, and my doctor didn't recommend, so don't, the disclaimer, this isn't advice for you, this is my personal journey. I went on carnivore and found it super easy to do and ended up losing 50 pounds in less than a year. And that was without even exercising or doing any of those things. But it wasn't sustainable for me. The holidays came, and we all know what holidays look like. You know, the potatoes, stuffing, sweets, all the things. And yes, I enjoyed them and went off carnivore and hadn't been back on. And my weight, I went from 207 to now 222 pounds. So I went back to my doctor recently. I've been watching GLP-1 videos on YouTube and decided maybe, given my hormonal issues and all that, that maybe I need a little something extra. I can already go on the protein and the fiber eating regimen, so that is okay with me. I was just a little shy about taking a medication to help me lose weight. But I started this journey on YouTube, or I'm starting this journey on YouTube to be accountable for myself and not give up. And I think anybody dealing with weight issues, that's our biggest thing of giving up. And I know we have highs and lows with weight loss, and I just want to come on here and document it and hopefully build a little community around the subject. So I think I said 57, and my goal is to get out of obesity range on my medical history. That's really important to me. My goal is not to be some skinny mini. I'm beyond that. I'm a married woman with 2 grown children with 3 grandboys. So it's not about looks for me. And if you can tell, I present the way I present. I don't wear makeup very often. I hardly wear jewelry. So it's not about aesthetics. It's purely about feeling better, living a more healthy life for my older self, if that makes sense. And I just know that not only do I have to give myself grace through this process, I have to remember that there's going to be highs and lows and plateaus and everything in between. So I want to document everything. How I'm going to do it is, I think, weekly check-ins. I used to go to Weight Watchers back in the day, and we used to do the weekly weigh-in, weekly meetings, and I kind of like that, again, for the accountability of it. And also, it just gives me enlightenment on how I'm doing. And I'm not going to be hard on myself while doing it. Now, let me just talk about GLP-1 and give you a little disclaimer. I'm not a medical doctor or nutritionist in any way. This is my personal journey that I'm sharing on YouTube. So if you're interested in going this route, please make sure that you check with your doctor or your nutritionist on how they recommend you do your journey. So GLP-1, I sat on the fence with it. I am that person that doesn't like taking medication at all. And being that I have osteoporosis, I had to start a Fosamax pill every week to help slow down the process of osteo. And, I was like, oh no, telling the doctors, let me try to figure it out on my own. Let me exercise. Let me eat better, all the things. And I went for my DEXA scan, and I think it was 2 years later, maybe a year later, and my numbers got worse. So that's when I decided, okay, I need to take a medication for this. I can't do this on my own. So I'm on a Fosamax. I also had that hysterectomy, so my hormones are depleted. So given all that, this is where we start. So I started taking this GLP-1, and again, being a little nervous with it. I don't know overall what it's going to do to my body. Excuse me, that's my cuckoo clock going on. Hello. I don't know what it's going to do. There's not a lot of research out there, I don't think, that backs it up for weight loss. And I'm a medical professional, I'm a dental hygienist, so I'm very aware of reports and things like that. So I am nervous about it, and I'm taking a compound version of the GLP-1 because quite honestly, I can't afford the other medications that are out there. my doctor did try to put it through my insurance, but insurance won't cover because I don't have diabetes. And I think there was, I forget what other need there was for it, but I didn't qualify. So I chose to go with Noom. I was going through all the different telemed type of programs, and this is the one I decided to go with. I kind of like the Noom route for me personally because it reminded me of Weight Watchers. I had the app, and I have all the information I need in there. It gives you tips and tricks and advice. You can document your food, which I am going to be very honest here. I'm not a fan of doing that. I tried it the first few days of opening this app, and I'm still going to put it in there as much as I can, but I'm not good at recording all that stuff. I just have too much on my brain, on my plate to be able to go through that process. And I'm one of these creatures of habits. I pretty much meal prep for my week because I work 4 days a week. I work long hours. I drive an hour back and forth to work. So I need life to be super simple. So I meal prep. I meal prep my proteins. For instance, today I'm going to be making egg salad, broccoli and beef dish, and something else. So, some other, chicken salad I made with chicken breast that I boil and make into a chicken salad. I don't like the chicken out of the can. It has a funky taste to me, so I don't like using that. But yeah, I meal prep so that when I come home, I have a grab and go. When I go to work, I have a grab and go. And my go-to for work right now is a really good Greek yogurt with the highest amount of protein I can get. I go with either plain or a vanilla because I don't want the sugars in the product itself. And then I'll top it with either pecans or walnuts and dried cranberries with 50% less sugar. I find that to be very satisfying and it keeps me full. Sometimes, even without starting GPL1, I was full where I didn't have to eat dinner, but knowing that I didn't have my protein in for the day, I had to eat something when I came home from work. But very, very filling is that Greek yogurt. I can live on that. It's so good. So back to GLP-1, I am starting it. I started Friday, last week of January, and this is what I say now, but I don't want to be on it forever. I want to be on it. My goal weight, honestly, for healthy, according to, your doctor, for me being the age I am, the height I am, my health weight is, I think it was 140 to 159. So I'm reaching for the 159. And once I reach that goal with the GPL1, I am going to scale back on it. Maybe do like a monthly maintenance. Food noise isn't my thing. I think my thing is more hormonal, but I'm not 100% sure. But I know that once once I get under 200, that to me is life changing. So I think that is my goal, and I'm going to journal it on this channel. And I hope that I can have a community here of gals or guys that are in the same boat with me, and we can chit chat with each other and have a nice little community to, talk back and forth with. because I don't really have anyone to talk to about this. You know, I have my work life and my home life, and I have my kids and grandkids. Outside of that, I'm not in any social events. To be quite honest, I'm too tired. Maybe when life gets a little easier and I'm not working as much, um, I will join things because I'm an avid gardener. I love nature and those kind of things. There you can see Charlie. Um, I can get more into that, but right now I don't have anyone to talk to about this, and I don't want to go to my husband every time I have questions or doubts. I rather do it here with someone that can relate. So if that is you, please leave a comment and follow along with me. And I will be checking in every week. And also, I might check in more than once a week. Who knows? I think ideally, too, for me, it might be on my drive homes from work because I have a hard time, even though it's my husband and myself in my house, I have my dog and distractions here. So I might just tape while I'm in my car. I find a lot of YouTubers do that now, so it's nothing new. And yeah, just follow along with me, everyone. I look forward to this journey. I'm excited. I'm excited and hopeful, and yeah, I, I just want to get to a place where I'm not as tired. I build my strength. I know strength training is going to be a lot, and walking. I have a treadmill in the basement. That's going to be a thing. I just have to get my energy up to do it. So if this is something that interests you, again, follow along with me, and I appreciate comments. Until next time, see ya.